how he broke up with me. Like, it was business. Like, it was a business like, he's a boss of me.
Transaction. Transaction.
It was a business like, he's a boss of me.
What?
You're stalking me. Stop it.
Did we not communicate last night?
Yes?
Did you hear?
Communicate. Communicate.
Did we not communicate last night?
Yes?
Did you hear? No longer existed to me anymore.
You had marital amnesia.
No. Come on, I bared my soul to you last night.
Bear. Bear.
No. Come on, I bared my soul to you last night.
They do the harvest at Wilkinson.
Small facility in the boonies, a dock in the box. We have the location, the airport nearby, and the staff.
Nearby. Nearby.
We have the location, the airport nearby, and the staff.
Mine's bigger than yours.
Whip it out. I'll measure.
Whip. Whip.
Whip it out. I'll measure.
He's pretty much gone.
No, he's not gone until we say he's gone. Keep coding. O'Malley, get him into a bay and save him.
Bay. Bay.
Coding. O'Malley, get him into a bay and save him.
It was brain surgery.
I didn't want to ruin your vacation.
You don't know what a vacation is. How would you know how to ruin it?
Ruin. Ruin.
How would you know how to ruin it?
Ran 3 stoplights before we even got on the freeway.
My husband Bob's a really good driver.
Driver. Driver.
My husband Bob's a really good driver.
Ran 3 stoplights before we even got on the freeway.
My husband Bob's a really good driver.
Some guy in a pickup cuts us off.
Say.
Hiccup. Hiccup.
Some guy in a pickup cuts us off.
Say.
We'll know anyway once we see your films.
You have the most beautiful features.
Feature. Feature.
You have the most beautiful features.
We'll know anyway once we see your films.
You have the most beautiful features. They're delicate.
Delicate. Delicate.
They're delicate.
Looks like at least 10 balloons in his bell. My guess, cocaine.
Cocaine. Cocaine.
Yes, cocaine.
On her clavicle and humerus, 3rd and 4th rib.
She's either a bull rider or she's abused.
Bull. Bull.
She's either a bull rider or she's abused.
My liver's already been committed. Mr. Seaver's only hope is a family donor.
Maybe we should call it. No use in tying up an OR. We're just...
Tie. Tie.
Maybe we should call it. No use in tying up an OR. We're just... Maybe we should call it. No use in tying up an OR. We're just postponing the inevitable.
Inevitable. Inevitable.
Just postponing the inevitable. Maybe we should call it. No use in tying up an OR. We're just postponing the inevitable.
How much work do you have here to complete, Dr. Downer?
Complete. Complete.
How much work do you have here to complete, Dr. Downer?
You know what I felt? Relieved.
Relieve. Relieve.
Relieved. Relieved. I was hoping he would finally be forced to retire.
Retire. Retire.
I was hoping he would finally be forced to retire.
He's bleeding a lot.
When you get counseling, they tell you not to force it.
Counseling. Counseling.
When you get counseling, they tell you not to force it.
The recipient is your patient. You shouldn't even be talking to the donor.
The recipient is his father, who he
recipient, recipient,
The recipient is his father, who he...
Got the harvest tying up OR1, zebra tying up OR2, bow obstruction
Simply a
OR3.
bit crowded.
Well, you're
crowd, crowd,
Simply a bit crowded.
well, you're
I gave her long hair back when she had the afro. She came with go-go boots and a leather jacket.
leather, leather,
Came with go-go boots and a leather jacket.
She can't really be declared brain dead.
It's a small reaction. They probably just missed.
reaction, reaction,
Small reaction. They probably just missed.
What are we doing with this guy, Preston? Is this just an exercise? I don't need to practice.
exercise, exercise,
Is this just an exercise? I don't need to practice.
To keep a level head and consider all the facts. Your husband killed a man on the highway to...
highway, highway,
Your husband killed a man on the highway to...
Have you?
Love has its limits.
limit, limit,
Love has its limits.
Cerebration. What else did they miss? She has a tumor on her brainstem, right?
stem, stem,
Brainstem, right?
She's actually brain dead. No one's gonna touch her while she's alive for you to imply otherwise.
imply, imply,
To imply otherwise.
You insist on it.
insist, insist,
You insist on it.
I might call Dr. Morrison.
Who gets the organs is up to you, Nose. Who donates the organs is up to the families.
donate, donate,
Who donates the organs is up to the families.
My anger out of life, that's all.
anger, anger,
Anger out of life, that's all.
tap, tap,
You're gonna tell the cops the truth about what happened in this accident, Mom.
cop, cop,
You're gonna tell the cops the truth about what happened in this accident, Mom.
And it doesn't matter that there's this other guy, and frankly, I wouldn't care if she gave me the Ebola virus.
frankly, frankly,
Frankly, I wouldn't care if she gave me the Ebola virus.
Told Meredith what happened?
I did. What'd you tell her?
Sometimes people do desperate things to...
desperate, desperate,
Sometimes people do desperate things to...
I did. What'd you tell her?
Sometimes people do desperate things to attract attention.
What?
attract, attract,
Attract attention.
What?
Yes. It wasn't easy. Or very pleasant.
pleasant, pleasant,
Or very pleasant. Why does eating doll heads fill you up? What's the satisfaction?
satisfaction, satisfaction,
Satisfaction.
I think it's a floating line.
float, float,
I think it's a floating line. It's entirely up to the individual.
entirely, entirely,
It's entirely up to the individual.